Like damn, okay. Do anybody get a real like don't nobody get real colds no more? Don't nobody get, you know, common cold no more?
Yeah, flu, pneumonia.
You know?
Sinus infection.
Don't have sinuses no more? Shit, everybody go to the doctor. Automatic. Shit.
You sneeze how many times?
You saying what? You had a headache?
Hey, what then? The
throat.
Yeah.
If I may add, the Delta variant say chest pains now. You can't even tell, like, what the fuck?
I'm like,
damn.
Joint pain.
Joint pain.
Everything.
Like, what? I can't hurt. My ankle can't hurt no more, man. Yeah, what?
But that's the false prophet of this world, you know? Cause when you go into a prophet, right? Give me Job 13:4. A prophet is also a physician, man. You know?
This is Job chapter 13 and verse 4. But ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value.
Now I posted a post in the chat from Facebook, but the Facebook post was actually the user screenshotted their TV screen when the news was on. And this is what the article said. Well, this what the news was saying, right? 100 fully jungle juiced have died. 644 fully jungle juiced hospitalized. 2.44% of people who died were full of the jungle juice. So what's the point? You ain't so hold on. For something that already had what, like a 98% recovery rate, you getting the juice and people still dying.
Yep.
Read that again.
This is Job chapter 13 and 4. But ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value.
You are all physicians of no value, man. Now the true physician's gonna have the spirit of the Lord on them. Give me Isaiah 61:1 real quick. You can hold what you guys are. Because if you look at, even during the always, in all times really, but if you look at the times during when Yahushua worked the earth with the disciples, what were they doing? They were healing people, man. You know? Go ahead.
This is
you got it up. I've been getting it.
This is Isaiah 61:1. The Spirit of the Lord Yahweh is upon me, because the Lord have anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek.
So these are good tidings that we're trying to give you, man. Go ahead.
Sent me to bend up the brokenhearted.
To bind up the brokenhearted.
To bind up the brokenhearted and to proclaim.
Yeah, to put you confused people back together, man. You know? To bind up the broken, y'all in a state of confusion. The Lord sent us out here, hey man, look, get it together. This where your mind's supposed to be in. To get your eye back single towards your eye by shit out shot. But we know that's only gonna happen to the elect. Go ahead.
Proclaim liberty to the captives.
To proclaim liberty to the captives, because America is a prison house.
That's right.
Whether you know it or not.
Egypt.
This is a prison house, man. Matter of fact, this not just America, but this whole life existence under Esau Edom, you are a prisoner, man. Go ahead.
And to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance of our power, to comfort all that mourn.
Yup, go ahead.
And to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, and the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, and that they might be called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, that he might be glorified.
Right. So it was did he get up to the point that I missed the point about healing? Yeah. He already read that part, didn't he? Yeah. So that the men of the Lord ultimately know about the remedies in the earth that heal you, man. You know?
Haiti.
Huh?
I said Haiti. That's why he was assassinated.
Oh, the president of Haiti.
Yeah.
Oh, and Sabi.
Yeah,
You talking about the president of Haiti and Dr. Sabi?
Yep. They was going into the ginger root. Yep. They were talking about ginger. Yep.
Anytime you get to talking about natural remedies, man, they ain't trying to hear that. You go to a doctor now, you talk about, they ask you what you been taking. You say ashwagandha, they gonna say, what's that?
Nigga, the same shit in the back of your ingredients.
How many doctors you done went to that told you to take elderberry?
None.
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 Herbal tea.
Yeah.
These fools be telling you to drink Gatorade.
Gatorade.
Come on, man.
He saw the one that says water sucks.
Yeah, that's him. And then pours in the water that come out your faucet.
Oh man.
Yeah, he puts what is that, fluoride in it?
Fluoride.
And he claims that it's good for your teeth. It's like,
Wow.
okay, but you know what? The results of it when you consume it into your body, what it does to your mind. What's it called? Gray matter, I think.
Right.
It makes your memory foggy.
Yeah.
You know, it affects your pineal gland.
Right.
That's where you get all your creative and problem-solving ideas from, is from that pineal gland.
And then
it also dictates your hormones, keeps them in line. You know, so if your pineal gland is fucked up, so is your thyroid gland, your testosterone glands. You know, your what's the ones in your kidney? I guess kidney glands. You know, and then all your hormones are fucked up, and you wonder why men are acting like bitches and women are over masculine.
It's a, not to get off topic, I don't know, he probably is a mo, but he got a weird damn feminine spirit on him.
who?
In my job. I ain't talking about Milky Cookie, it's another chick. It's another chick though. Like, I had to ask this one chick, like, hey, he that way? He like, nah, he just talk like that. I'm like, man, damn, this is a feminist society.
Yeah, it is.
Raised by women. Place gotta go.
Yeah, Romans the first chapter talk about that, man. Who got that Jew? You got that Jew? Yeah, get that. I think that.
I have one more about healing.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, this was during the times of the plagues that hit Egypt, which was the plague of darkness. But you can still apply it today with these modern day physicians and psychiatrists and so on and so forth. This is Wisdom of Solomon 17. I'll start at 7. As for the illusions of art and magic, they were put down, and their vaunting in wisdom was reproved with disgrace. For they that promised to drive away terrors and troubles from a sick soul were sick themselves of fear, worthy to be laughed at.
Hey, and fear. Speaking on it, because fear will cause you to be sick. Fear of getting sick will cause you to be sick. Because your body works, like I say, with your hormones. So your emotions tie into your health, man. Right?
That's why it starts with your pineal gland.
Right.
They credit that to be like your spiritual gland, so to speak.
It is, which equates to your third eye. Yeah. Because that's where your consciousness really resides, man. So when you deal with them shrinking your pineal gland, and not only that, that's with the water, with the fluoride. But I was gonna speak on the MSG, which I was speaking on earlier. There's so many side effects to that shit. It's more than heart racing. It's like burning, all kind of face stiffness, all kind of shit, and everything got that in there, man. Everything got the MSG in there. Yeah. So they killing you on all levels, like a slow destruction. Which
that's it.
his thing,
666.
man.
The system, man.
That's the system.
The system killing you, man.
Eat properly.
Hey, and the Lord gave him the ability to destroy you in such a deceitful way that you don't even know that you're being destroyed.
Come on.
Like the fall in the water, boiling water.
Yeah.
That's how you people like frogs and boiling
And boiling water.
Because
Oh,
you
you
can
know
still,
it.
like you can still operate with infirmities,
Right.
but you don't realize it until it gets to a certain point.
Yeah.
You can't anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Jake smoking cigarettes, knowing it's cancerous. But
Right.
he like, fuck it, I gotta die one day. He just, you know, had, yeah, man. Fucking Jake stupid.
But just here it is, a man so concerned about your health. Yeah, he sell you. He makes things legal to kill you with.
Yep.
You know, even aspirin. You know, amp up all your food with sugar. Sugar like the #1 cause of all sickness, man. All type of health issues come from too much goddamn sugar.
Yeah, they say that's like one of the worst things for your immune system. It's alcohol and sugar.
Yeah.
Now you got these trending beverages, these hard seltzers, which are alcohol made from fermented sugar, man. Then all of a sudden, a pandemic hits. Right after those alcohol beverage, go crazy. And the thing is he kept liquor stores open.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And closed down gyms.
Yeah.
And fast foods were essential, but they had to.
Hey, if you really look at how the body works with an immune system, right? Your body needs the sun to build the immune system. Your body needs exercise to keep your immune system up. So, and now who is the first people that he say is the most affected and need the juice the most? Brown people. How? How? When brown people's skin are susceptible, absorbs the nutrients from the sun.
Vitamin D.
He trying to destroy Israelites. Vitamin D, because look, man, the sun is the #1 life source on the planet.
It is.
Everything needs the sun. So how in the hell he telling you gotta stay in? Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't go outside. It's an airborne. That's the perfect way to make you
Stay in.
get your immune system weak. And not only that, wear a mask.
Killing you. 2 times.
You people don't have no sense of logic because they don't research. They don't, you know what I'm saying? People just, like I say, dead bodies in the street.
Zombies, walking zombies. They was the simple belief every word.
We say spiritually Sodom and Egypt, man.
Yep.
Only Esau don't want the sun. You gotta kill Gates, come on, block out the sun.
Only Esau.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they know that vitamin D, in recent scientific literature, they're referring to vitamin D as a hormone because that's how vital it is for you. You got people up, during the winter up north, when they experience a lack of sunlight for weeks on end, they start going crazy. They get depressed and start getting anxiety. It's because they lack that vitamin D. They call it the happy hormone.
Yep.
And they're like a dog stuck in a cage all day long. Lock him in the room, put the blanket on top of the cage, just leave him in there for months.
Yeah, cabin fever.
When that dog come out, it's aggressive as hell. That's how your people gonna be, man. People like cattle, so to speak. The machination.
Go ahead, Kalak.
It's Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Look at the state of the people in the earth. Look at the U.S. economy. The whole world in mourning, man. They're giving you this bread and circus with the Olympics and all the different sports to keep you going. But when you really look at the state of your system, it's failing and all the people mourning. Scared for their lives, Don't know whether or not the person next to him got
Hey, Esau wants you to turn on that person.
got a so-called death sentence for them. They 6 feet apart. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Not knowing if they're gonna be able to keep their homes. Hey, that's a whole line of evictions about to come next month, man. People about to be out on the street. All them policies that they set up to give Jake the grace period to pay their rent, that shit finna be up. You in a time now where the cost of living is absurd, man. What's going on? Try to buy, talking about you want to buy a house or do something like that right now. Shit. Lumber high? How the fuck is lumber so high? All these trees around here.
All these trees.
But at the same time, I was watching either this morning or last night. Got all these goddamn wildfires popping up.
Oh yeah.
You had a wildfire in some part of California, I believe. Yeah, it wasn't LA, but the amount of damage that it done and destroyed was the size of Los Angeles. A wildfire destroyed a region the size of Los Angeles, man. Look at this damn devil, man. You telling me that these people, like the trees is mourning. The animals is mourning. Damn, man. Go ahead, I'll go with that Job. That Jude. Yeah.
It's Jude, verse 6. And the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, he hath reserved in everlasting chains unto darkness, unto the judgment of the great day.
Right, and that's us, man. Lord willing, we are the elect. We in chains of darkness, man. Because we went off, but now we understand. This is a teaching for the ages, man. Like, damn, we understand now why you don't need to know how to, you don't need to know them. Now we know why we shouldn't have went over there messing with them people. You know?
Should have been like Stanley.
Should have been like Red Daddy.
Yeah.
Should have told. Should have been like Red Daddy. Man, don't go over there messing with them people. The Lord told us, don't go over there. Now we got to deal with this until the day of the Lord's judgment come, right? But when the day of the Lord's judgment come, go ahead.
Verse 7. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire.
So this all this was done to the Lord made an example out of us, man. You know? It's like, okay, I'm gonna show you what you do when you don't listen to what I tell you to do. I'm gonna show you what you got to deal with. You know? Right. But he also, I'm gonna give you a way out. I'm gonna give you a way to get back to me. But you're gonna have to keep up, because when that time comes, it's gonna be a short window for you to get right and get salvation.
Crash Course 144.
Crash Course 144. That's exactly what it is, man. This is a crash course on wickedness. And the way out, the Lord has it set at a certain specific time. See, the brother was talking about the doors of repentance. The doors of repentance are gonna close, man. And I'm talking about that. You know, when the door wide open, all the light shine through, the light getting dimmer and dimmer. The famine of word gonna come, it's gonna be a wrap. If you ain't got this knowledge by then, it's over with. You know? When the Lord shut this ministry down, street teaching, the YouTube, and it's coming, man. And somebody had some posted where, GMS Watchman, I believe. If you speaking out against quarantining, against lockdowns, they talking about $100,000. They coming with $100,000 fines, man.
Oh yeah. I think I saw.
What you gonna fine me because I'm against a lockdown?
Freedom of speech.
What they say? Woe to them the decree of righteous decrees.
Yep.
How you going? What? Huh? Because I'm against a lockdown.
I don't want to go to prison. Why are you gonna get fined?
Right. So this man just do all matters of wickedness, man. And the Lord watching to see everything being measured, everything being judged, man. Give me that 2 Ezra 9. Was it more on there? Okay. You got some? You got 2 Ezra 9.
This 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Right, measure the time diligently in itself. Now when you go into that word measure, I was looking it up in the etymology. It says an allotted Matter of fact, Baba Kushak, go to it. It says an allotted